Las Vegas Raiders have started this year's offseason on fire so far, re-signing All-Pro defensive end Max Crosby and trading for veteran quarterback Geno Smith to reunite him back with former head coach Pete Carroll. Because of these moves, the Raiders have some flexibility heading into the draft and what they decide to do with the 6th overall pick. It's the beginning of the Tom Brady era for the Raiders, and what better way to start a culture change than to draft Tom Brady's mentee and Brady brand athlete Shedeur Sanders. The writing is on the wall for the team to draft a quarterback, even after the Geno Smith trade, as you essentially get a bridge quarterback and future franchise quarterback in Sanders. We saw how this worked out in Atlanta, and now Michael Penix is a starter for that team, so it may only be a matter of time until Shedeur Sanders is the guy for the silver and black. The second option for the Raiders is to draft Heisman runner-up Ashton Jeanty, a guy who can turn the worst running attack in the NFL, according to Pro Football Focus, into a promising one by becoming the bell cow running back for a Pete Carroll offense, which is known to make running the football a priority, aka Reggie Bush, Marshawn Lynch, and Kenneth Walker. Last but not least, the Raiders could draft star Arizona wide receiver and Hawaii native Tetairoa McMillan to come play on the 9th island. T-Mac would automatically fill the void at the X receiver spot after the Davante Adams trade and become a reliable target for Geno Smith on day one. Catching every ball that comes his way, McMillan and Brock Bowers would be a devastating tandem for defenses in the AFC West. Although the Raiders will have to feel the losses of Robert Spillane and Nate Hobbs in free agency, there is still plenty of talent left to fulfill these holes defensively, and we can look forward to the Raiders fulfilling those this offseason. Now, going back to the draft, the Raiders need to officially address who is going to be their quarterback of the future, and in this case, it has to be Shedeur Sanders. He won't have to be rushed into a bad situation, as Geno Smith can be the perfect bridge quarterback to be behind and learn from, but it also again places Shedeur with his mentor, Tom Brady, in Las Vegas. Shedeur earned a 90.9 Pro Football Focus overall grade and a 94.1 clean pocket grade, both of which were third among college quarterbacks. On top of this, Shedeur boasted a 1.0 rating on turnover-worthy plays, which is a glaring sign that he doesn't turn over the football often at all, which is something that is key in the National Football League for quarterbacks in the modern age. His 73% completion rating while standing behind the 47th ranked O-line in the country speaks to Sanders' accuracy and toughness, which are the two best traits in him as a quarterback. If the Raiders are lucky enough to have him drop in their laps at the 6th pick, they need to pull the trigger on a player groomed since birth to be a star in this league. People have criticized his arm strength and pocket presence, but when it comes down to it, it's kind of lazy analysis in a lot of ways. Shedeur has shown that he has the ability to put the ball wherever it needs to be backed up by his 37 touchdowns, and when the pocket breaks down, Shedeur has also shown the ability to keep his eyes up and deliver the ball while taking brutal hits or extending plays with his legs, which is a factor that scouts have forgot about as well. The kid is ready for the league, and the Raiders might finally have a chance at a culture-changing quarterback coming to their franchise.